Good morning everyone, and today we're looking at the Sekonda Men's Classic Watch, more specifically model number 1643E. So, before we actually move on to the actual watch itself, we're going to have a brief look at the box. Just putting your gloves on. But yeah, as you can see from the initial look at the watch box, you can see it's just a standard Sekonda cheap style box. Sekonda is known for being one of those sort of watches that you've got to have if you're going to consider yourself like a watch collector and watch fan, because you've got to appreciate, I believe, in my opinion, to be a watch collector, you've got to appreciate things of any value, regardless of how cheap they are, and appreciate the quality and the components made into it. So yeah, let's looking around the box, we can expect that it's just a standard Sekonda cheap sort of outside functional casing that seems to barely ever fit the actual watch itself that goes above 44mm. As you see, the lid is actually lifting off at the moment, just because of the size of the watch. I haven't actually taken this out of the box yet, so let's have a look inside. Standard interior black lined finish fabric inside that Sekonda box with that plastic cover as like a window. Take this out of its pouch. So here we go, guys. This is the Sekonda Classic Men's 1634E. Price is at round about £100. You can get this on Amazon, I believe, and I think it's one of the nicest sort of blue watches you can have at under £100. So it's a very nice. I was instantly attracted to it, seeing it on there. I was like, I've got to buy it. It's very shiny blue dial. So the weight of the watch is only very light. Weight of the watch is 65 grams. Diameter of the casing, 44mm. Sorry, not the actual thickness, but I mean the across is 44mm. You've got a case thickness of 12mm, so it's only very thick. Only very thin in terms of thickness as watches go nowadays. So looking at the colour of the watch, so looking at it's got that sunray dial initial look to it, and we've got three sort of individual functions going around the chronograph here. Offers a date function, so we've got a date function representing the number of the month it is. You've also got the day, I believe it's here somewhere. So you've got a day in the form of a single letter on the left hand side, and you've also got an hour tracker. So you haven't got a stopwatch or anything, as you can see from no buttons on the side, but you've got an hour tracker to say how far through the day you are. You can also see that the hands are fully luminous. Second hand is not fully luminous. Has a sort of Rolexy look with that. I've got a Oyster Petrol 36 that has a similar sort of sunray dial, but this is very blue. It's more blue than my Rolex, almost purple. But yes, waterproof to 50 meters, as you can see from the writing on the front, and a 45-degree indentation to the actual inside of the dial there to give it some extra power and look to it. Overall, a very sort of striking watch for the price point of £100. It's probably one of those watches that you will see in a jeweller's as a very sort of attractive watch. As you can see, the second hand offers a sort of an automatic look to it. It doesn't quite tick round, but it sort of sweeps round, unlike one of those cheaper sort of style Rolexes that you might see, older style, old style Rolexes that used to sweep round but look like they were ticking. So that's that sort of style there. Looking at the casing, we've got a signature sort of gunmetal plated case on stainless steel. Case thickness, as I already mentioned, is 12mm. It's got that sort of dark look to it to complement that dark blue. Full stainless steel mirror finish going all around, and a stainless steel backing. Sorry, not stainless steel. Stainless steel with gunmetal plated casing. Full mirror effect on the Sekonda backing, which is very common for their sort of watches. Looking at the actual crown itself. Crown is a plain, unmarked stainless steel with gunmetal casing finish. Coming around the back, looking at the connections at the bracelet, we could expect this to be leather. Yeah, well, it says here, leather here. Sekonda printed on the other side, and double-ended popper pins here to be adjusted if you want to remove that strap, with a double-ended stitching that's a line finish with that blue stitching to match the sort of colour of the face. Just a sort of, it doesn't quite match it, but it complements it quite nicely. So yes, that's that one. Oh yeah, one other thing, if anyone's sort of glancing at this one, this is the Fossil Deca 2016 44mm watch. I've done a review of this before, so please have a look at that if you get a chance. Very nice sort of watch for the price. Let's have a look at this on. So there we go, guys. That is the Sekonda Men's 1634E Classic gunmetal casing watch.